Cars Garage. In this video, I'll be working on the GL Racing GTR Step 5 or page 9 in the manual. So let's get started. So for Step 5, we're going to need our chassis. We're going to need this carbon brace that goes from the, looks like it'll go from the front suspension to the steering post. We're also going to need part A3-4, which is this one right here. It's the last one left on this parts tree. We're also going to need our steering knuckles. So I decided to go with the aluminum 2-degree knuckles, option part GL-GTR OP-009-2. So I'm going to go ahead and use those. We're also going to need the SM1 shims, which are 3x4.5 by 0.1. We're going to need SM2 shims. Those are 2.3 by 4.4 by 0.5. We're also going to need D20, D21, and D19. Those are the balls and ball studs, which are in this bag right here. We're also going to need M2 by 4 PM screws, M2 by 4 KM screws, M2 by 4 KB screws, M2 by 6 PB screws. And additionally, we're going to need the axles, which are in this bag right here that have some of these turnbuckles as well. So I think the first thing that we should do is get this off the parts tree, get this piece assembled, and then install these two together and then onto the chassis, and then worry about the steering knuckles. So let's get this off the parts tree. So we're gonna need the M2 by 4 PM screw. You just need one of those at this moment. And we're going to need the D21 ball. So we're going to install the M2 by 4 PM screw from the bottom of this part into this hole right here. So just like so. And then we're going to install the D21 ball onto the threads of that screw. And you might need an extra 1.5 driver to tighten it all up. And you're sandwiching plastic, so you don't need to tighten down too hard. Just nice and snug. So now we can install B1, which is this carbon piece right here, onto this part. So we're going to need the M2 by 4 KB screw. Let's get one of those. And this piece is directional. The top is countersunk and the bottom is not. The bottom is flat. So we want to use the countersunk side and install the screw from the top. And then this screw is going to install in this hole right here, right in front of the ball. And I'm going to leave this screw a little loose so we can make sure we get everything aligned perfectly before when we install this onto the chassis. So now what I want to do is get two SM1 shims, which are 3 by 4.5 by 0.1. So we're going to take the SM1 shim and we're going to place it on top of our servo saver on both of the posts. Just like so. So the shims were placed on the post right here. You can kind of see this one moving a little bit. So one on this one and one on this one over here. And now we can install this assembly onto the chassis. So we're going to need 4 M2x6 PB screws, which are going to install in these 4 holes. And they'll install into the plastic here. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to install the M2x4 PM screws in these 2 holes here and here, and those will go into the steering posts. That way the shims don't move or fall off. So let's get the M2x4 PM screws. So be careful that the shims don't fall off. And my shims are there. So I'm going to go ahead and install this. Let's install the M2x6 PB screws. Remember, you're going into plastic, so you don't want to tighten down too hard. Once you feel it shoulder up, it's good. And remember, we left this screw loose, but now that these 4 screws are installed and these 2 are, we can go ahead and tighten this down. Go. Now we need the M2x4 KM screw. And this screw is going to install onto this brace onto the front suspension piece right here. So the chassis brace and everything is done. Now we need to assemble our knuckles. So let's get those out. So these are nicely machined and anodized. So I would highly recommend this option part. And they are labeled right and left, and it says R2, L2. So you know which side they go on and what degree they are. So I'm going to assemble the right side, and then I'll do the left side and speed up the video so we're not sitting here. So we're gonna need our axle, which is D3. So these are our axles. So we can go ahead and install the axles. The axles are going to go in from this side. So this side has like a little circular countersunk spot where the axle can sit. So we're going to install the axle into there, and we're going to use the long thread to go into that. It looks like we're going to need to use some pliers to install this all the way down. And you just want to be careful so you don't slip and ruin the anodizing. So not sure if this is going to need thread locker. I'm going to run it like this for now, and then if I have any issues after running it a few times, then I'll worry about thread locking everything. All right, so now we can get our D19 and D20 ball studs. So it looks like we're going to need 5 SM2 shims, which are 2x3 by 4.4 by 0.5 on each side. So make sure you're using the correct ball studs. Looks like the threads are about the same, but the ball sizes are different. So make sure you don't mix those up. So we have D19. We're going to put one SM2 shim underneath, and then we're going to install this onto the steering knuckle. So the steering knuckle looks like this, and we're going to install it on this side right here, this orientation. So this is the top, this is the bottom. So on the bottom, we're going to install a D20 ball stud with 3 SM2 shims, and on the top, we're going to install the D20 ball stud with 1 SM2 shim. So that's it for the right side. So let's go ahead and do the left side. So there's our left side and our right side. Those shims are used to adjust the front right height. So let's go ahead and snap these into place. And everything rotates nice and free and up and down. And there we go. So that's it for step 5 or page 9 of the manual. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Let me know down in the comments if you had any issues, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.